We've seen your RV parked over here for a long time. It seems like you're pretty established and settled where you are. What would that mean to try to move all
Actually,
of them?
I've been trying to get it built, but with the city's harassment and with things disappearing and stuff and tools being taken, and it's been a struggle. And I'm not leaving until it's finished. But that probably will be hopefully by Tuesday, because my ex-wife will be here and I'm going home.
Yeah, in the camping code it says you can't camp anywhere for more than 24 hours. You think that's feasible? Can you move every 24 hours?
Nobody can even. You can't even live that way. It comes down to this: the city needs to wake up. They pass the code that they can't enforce. They don't own these roads. These roads belong to the citizens of Bend. You're not an entity. You cannot incorporate. You can't own property. You represent us, and you're not representing me. So get out of office.
Yeah. You brought up enforcement. That was a big topic last night. They don't know who's going to enforce it. I mean,
they don't have a clue what they're doing. They need to accept the fact they have screwed up. They screwed up. This is why we have a homeless problem. When I first started out here, there were 4 people out on this road. Now look at it. This road is end to end, both sides of the road. You screwed up. Take it.
Yeah. They're talking about shelter space and trying to move people in there. Would you ever go to a shelter?
I have stayed in a shelter only under mandatory necessities. I won't stay in a shelter. I don't want the guy next to me snoring. I want to sleep in my own bed. I want to sleep where I'm comfortable and I'm not dealing with, everybody else's issues throughout the night.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to sleep by myself. I wake myself up with my own snoring.
Shelter space is actually full to capacity right now.
Now to open up these hotels, the low-cost hotels that you've been buying up, and all the low-cost homeless stay in. Yeah, open them back up.
Yeah.
They don't need all that fancy remodel. We've been living in them for years.
Yeah. And have you seen anybody move and not be able to find shelter after living on Hunnell Road for a while?
Oh, they all come back. They all end up coming back. We've had one guy that he's in Sisters, but he's always saying that it's not going well for him.
Yeah, and the camping code doesn't restrict people from coming back. So do you think it would just be a disruption in their day, and then they just move back? I mean, what's the process?
Well, they just move in because that's what's got to be. And everybody's got to pull together and block the city out. That's what's going to have to happen because the city's got to learn they don't own this. They don't own this town. We do. We are taxpayers. I work for a living. I pay taxes just like they do. And the best I can. And hey, they don't own it. We do.
Yeah.
And without our tax dollars, you ain't got a budget.
I see.
And if you get enough lawsuits, you don't have a city expansion.
When I lived in Eugene, the police were enforcing their camping code. What's it going to look like if the police enforce this one?
We'll be empty roads and the jails will be full, overpacked. And then they'll be back to that same old crap that they only wanted to house the violent criminals, but we happen to house all the it.
Yeah.
Wake up. You created a problem, address the problem. Build housing, make housing availability available, and then address the issue. Don't put the cart before the horse. You need to address the problem. The problem is there's no housing availability. And people don't want to have to leave here because their families are here, or for whatever cause, they don't want to leave. Obviously, there they are, freezing out here in this weather, just like me.
Yeah. Anything you want to add? Anything that I missed, Smoke?
Just wake up.
Okay.